Maurice Scott seeing someone else? And what about Kimmi's response? Pure shock. The streets are chatting, and the rumors are spreading rapidly. Was Maurice truly unfaithful to Kimmi? Why does this mysterious woman look so familiar? And who is she? And how did you all react to Kimmi? To put it mildly, it has everyone wondering if she is truly done with Maurice. This tea is hot, and we are going to break it all down. So grab your popcorn. The receipts are pouring in, so keep an eye out since they are honest. It is revealed who Maurice's new girlfriend is. Let us get started now. The world of reality television is a hive of conjecture and lovers. Huntsville is having a hard time comprehending the most recent startling news. Has Maurice Scott, who has been well known for his ostensibly steady relationship with Kimmi, moved on? Rumors of a mysterious woman have begun to circulate. Is he and Kimmi having problems together? The most important question of all is probably how Kimmi is responding to this revelation. The drama is playing out quickly, and some people are certain that something significant is developing, while others think these are merely unfounded rumors. Over time, social media investigators have been examining images, timelines, and mysterious messages. Everything will be broken down in this video. The identity of this new woman, the origin of these stories, and, above all, Kimmi's astounding response to it all. We have discovered some elements that alter the entire story. So if you believe you know it all, think again. Let us get started. It all began with a few subliminal but telling hints that social media users soon noticed. Initially, the conjecture appeared to be merely online rumors. Fans of Marriage and Love, however, learned more details. The first significant warning indicator was too obvious for Huntsville to ignore. Maurice was not by himself when he was seen at a private function in Atlanta. According to witnesses, he was with an enigmatic woman who was most definitely not Kimmi. People initially dismissed it, thinking she was an old friend or business associate, but then the rumors took an unexpected turn. Photos and hazy video snippets, purportedly depicting Maurice being overly friendly with this woman, were shared online by a number of sites, including several well-known gossip bloggers. Despite the lack of clarity in the photographs, one thing was certain. Maurice was spending an extraordinary amount of time with someone new, and that wasn't all. Social media users investigated further, looking at Maurice's most recent online behavior. He had begun following a certain woman's Instagram profile, which he had never previously been connected to, according to internet sleuths. It was eventually revealed that the woman, whose name was first unknown, was a fitness devotee and prosperous businesswoman. However, things become much more suspect at this point. Kimmi published a mysterious Instagram post a few days after the accusations began to spread. Although she did not specifically identify Maurice, her statement got people talking. "Energy never lies," it read. "Listen carefully." Fans made snap judgments right away. Was Maurice being shaded by Kimmi? Was she merely reiterating the gossip without saying it out loud? By this time, the matter had progressed from speculative activity to a full-scale scandal. People were looking for answers. Was this all a misunderstanding, or was Maurice abandoning his marriage? More significantly, how would Kimmi react if the truth were revealed? Who is this woman? Was the most important question on everyone's mind now that the stories were circulating at full speed. The mystery was quickly investigated by online investigators. Social media users quickly discovered that the woman seen with Maurice was not a complete stranger. She was a real estate investor, fitness instructor, and businesswoman who was becoming more well-known on Instagram. Several sources stated that she had been spotted visiting upscale gatherings in the same circles as Maurice, even though her name was initially not formally established. This is where things become fascinating, though. Rumors on social media suggest that Maurice was not merely hanging out with this woman for fun. He had been spotted with her more than once. The two were allegedly placed at exclusive VIP tables at the same restaurant on separate occasions. As if that were not enough, a well-known gossip blogger was purportedly informed by an anonymous tipster claiming to have inside information that Maurice and this woman had been speaking in secret for weeks. Online screenshots of direct message exchanges appeared, but their veracity was in doubt. While some fans insisted the messages were phony, others took them seriously. There was no doubt, though, that Kimmi must have seen the reports. She said nothing in spite of this. No outright claims, no explanations. The moment Kimmi went live on Instagram was one of the most talked about. Fans questioned whether she was hinting at something more serious with her word choice. Even though she was not explicitly addressing the controversy, she discussed loyalty, trust, and and how individuals may let you down. Was it possible that Kimmi was keeping things quiet because she already knew what Maurice was doing? The public was split at this moment. Some thought this woman was only a business associate and that Maurice was totally innocent. Others believed that this could hardly be a coincidence. A fresh bombshell was revealed just when it seems that the situation could not grow any more dubious. An important hint that left many in full disbelief. A startling revelation that sent social media into a frenzy came to light just when fans believed things could not get any more dramatic. A well-known blogger who is notorious for revealing controversies involving celebrities came forward with purported receipts. According to the blogger, they were able to get images and videos that showed Maurice and this unidentified woman in what seemed to be private situations. The image of Maurice and the woman sitting close to each other in a dimly lit lounge is one of the most startling pieces of evidence. Maurice's body language seems at ease in the photo. The date of the picture is even more curious because the woman was leaning in close, as though they were enjoying a private moment. It was taken a few days prior to Kimmi's mysterious Instagram live, which was about loyalty and trust. As if that were not enough, an unnamed insider claimed that late at night, Maurice and the woman were also spotted leaving a fancy hotel together. This was the pivotal moment. Maurice was being given the benefit of the doubt by many supporters up to this point, who claimed that he might have been merely chatting or networking. However, things became much more suspect after these statements came to light. Kimmi took yet another surprising step to stoke the flames. She removed several Maurice pictures from her Instagram. Many recent photos were conspicuously missing, although some older ones were still there. Immediately, fans conjectured that this was her method of subtly addressing the rumors. Social media went into full meltdown mode at this point. "Are you okay?" was a common question in the comments section of Kimmi's blogs. "Tell us what is actually happening, please. You deserve better, girl. Let him go and go on. Is this the reason for your recent silence?" Maurice, on the other hand, also began to behave oddly. He was usually rather active on social media, but all of a sudden he stopped talking. Complete radio silence. No posts, no comments, no Instagram stories. Fans realized then that something was unquestionably happening. However, the entire discourse was altered by another surprising turn of events just when everyone believed they had all the answers. Kimmi took a daring and surprising move right as fans were figuring out the hints, one that made everyone wonder if she had been aware of Maurice's purported new love interest from the beginning. Kimmi turned to social media in an unexpected way after removing several images of Maurice from her Instagram. She issued a mysterious message that shocked her fan base rather than simply responding to the accusations. "Sometimes the loudest response is quiet," she remarked in a now viral Instagram story. Fans were immediately persuaded that this was her method of quietly confirming what they had long assumed. Was she seeing the problems in her marriage without saying anything? Had she already accepted the rumors before they were even posted online? What she did next, however, was what truly got folks talking. Unlike Maurice, who vanished from social media, Kimmi increased her presence. She began to interact with and like messages that seemed to allude to new beginnings, treachery, and self-worth. A woman who understands her value does not plead for love, according to a post she found appealing. She leaves with her honor untarnished. Fans made the connection right away. Speculation erupted in the comment sections. Kimmi is giving away clues all over the place. What is going on, she knows. She uses this to let us know that she is finished. Maurice made a huge mistake. "Just say it out loud, girl. The truth is already known to us." Then the final twist appeared. Everyone became even more perplexed. After a live Q&A session, she mentioned something that made admirers go into detective mode, even though she did not explicitly confirm or reject the reports. "People will always show you who they really are, I have discovered. All you need is the willingness to notice it." This is where the situation becomes even more intriguing. According to an insider close to Kimmi, she has not been content for some time. According to the insider, who is purportedly connected to the couple's inner circle, Kimmi has been giving clues for months about feeling emotionally spent and undervalued. Was she awaiting hard evidence since she already had a suspicion something was wrong? And why now, assuming that is the case? Why did you start posting cryptic notes and removing images as soon as the cheating suspicion started to circulate? Was this Kimmi's final straw? Or was she waiting for the ideal opportunity to regain her influence? Playing the long game. There is no doubt about that. Her response was not arbitrary, and another significant bombshell was revealed just when it appeared that we were beginning to receive answers. One that completely upended the situation. The internet was on the verge of solving the whole issue when a revelation came to light that completely changed the course of events. While Maurice and his purported new girlfriend were the center of attention, rumors began to circulate that this was not a casual relationship. It was something far more intimate, far more profound and perhaps even planned in advance. Unsettling new information was revealed by an insider, a person claiming to have direct knowledge of Maurice's private life. The insider claims that Maurice's purported new girlfriend might have been involved for a lot longer than anyone knew. However, this is when things take a surprising turn. Was this a novel affair? According to a number of accounts, Maurice and this woman have been communicating for months, if not longer. Even worse, according to some accounts, is the possibility that Kimmi was aware of her the entire time. Was Kimmi hiding the truth in order to preserve their reputation? Did Maurice believe he could hide things for all time? Or was this woman a persistent presence in their relationship, waiting to be revealed at the appropriate time? The fans who have been keeping a close eye on Kimmi and Maurice's relationship began looking into past social media exchanges, bringing to light dubious incidents that now make a lot more sense. An anonymous comment made months ago on one of Maurice's Instagram postings, saying, "It is strange how people pretend to be faithful online when we know the real deal in real life is one specific red sign that has people talking." The remark received little attention at the time. However, fans are now revisiting old videos, dissecting previous interviews, and spotting hints that something was not quite right long before the rumors were made public. This is when things become even more sinister. The female participant. Really, who is she? The internet went into full detective mode after the identify of the purported girlfriend was made public. People began investigating her past in an attempt to find any evidence of her relationship with Maurice prior to his relationship with Kimmi, and they discovered something astounding. According to some reports, she and Maurice have a long history together, possibly dating before he started seeing Kimmi. Others claim that she has connections to other reality TV celebrities, indicating that she is not new to the limelight and may have had personal motivations for disclosing this information. Then comes the most startling assertion. According to several insiders, she was never merely a supporting character, but rather a long-standing, unseen presence in Maurice's life. This begs a lot of questions. Was this woman someone Kimmi knew personally? Behind closed doors, was their relationship already failing? Above all, did this woman intentionally expose herself? Because, let us face it, scandals do not remain secret for long. However, here is the unexpected part. When Kimmi did something that shocked followers to their core, rather than remaining quiet or merely leaving clues on social media, Kimmi took a risky and surprising action that fundamentally altered the course of the whole matter. She appeared in an unexpected location. At that point, everything we believed to be true was completely altered. Theories, conjectures, and contentious discussions dominated the internet for weeks. Did Maurice actually have a relationship with another woman? Was this only another unfounded rumor, or was there a deeper factor at work? However, Kimmi did something nobody saw coming, as everyone was expecting for her to respond, post a mysterious message, unfollow Maurice, or make a huge public declaration. Kimmi's appearance in public, delivering a message. Instead of withdrawing into silence or responding with passion, Kimmi made a deliberate and audacious move without uttering a word. She looked more confident and radiant than ever when she arrived for a high-profile event. She was engaging, smiling, and totally unconcerned. Fans took note right away, as if the rumors were untrue. Was this how she quietly put an end to the rumors? Some believed she was attempting to communicate. "I am not under pressure." Others thought this was merely the quiet before the storm, but I do not let that define me. She then made a mysterious Instagram post that raised even more doubts, right when people believed they understood her. "A queen never worries about the pieces on the board," Kimmi wrote as the caption for a picture she posted of herself wearing a sophisticated all-black ensemble. Every time the game proceeds precisely as it should, social media was engulfed by just one post. Was she saying that she was not concerned, but that the stories were true? Was Maurice being warned that she was more knowledgeable than she was admitting? Or was this just her way of proving to the world that, with or without him, she was stronger than ever? Nobody was certain. However, one thing was evident. Kimmi was determined to avoid being a victim. An unnamed source revealed insider knowledge that altered the tale once more, just when everyone thought things could not get any more dramatic. Was Kimmi aware of it already? The informant claimed that Kimmi has been aware of this woman for some time. According to insiders, she was really alerted months ago that Maurice had been spotted at upscale gatherings with another woman. Before all of this was made public, she had challenged him in private. Maurice, however, denied all of that. It is possible that she was planning for the fallout in secret long before the public knew about it. This is when things go even more crazy. Additionally, the informant said that Kimmi was not just lounging. She had been collecting evidence on her own. Financial records, messages, and screenshots. She had receipts. She also had no intention of letting Maurice make fun of her. Therefore, it is possible that Kimmi was already already preparing her next move behind closed doors, while fans anticipated a major public confrontation. And there is still a big shock to discover just when you think you know how this narrative finishes. Because everything shifted, and Maurice was totally caught off guard by what transpired next. Kimmi made her most significant move to date, just when everyone believed they had the situation under control. Rather than confronting the rumors in public or arguing with Maurice, she took an unexpected action. He was rendered speechless by the way she took charge of the story. According to people close to the couple, Kimmi began making important life decisions behind the scenes without consulting Maurice, which was the last power move. According to reports, she began adjusting her finances, protecting assets, and putting plans in place for the future. According to friends, she was concentrating on her independence, work, and health when the worst shock of all occurred. Kimmi abruptly removed a number of Maurice's photos from her social media accounts one day. She did not announce anything spectacular. She posted a brief explanation. As if he had never been there, she just deleted him from her internet persona. Fans realized that something had changed when they saw Maurice's response. Was he taken by surprise? After remaining largely silent about the reports, Maurice now had to deal with a new kind of issue that he might not have anticipated. He had ignored the criticism for weeks, assuming it would go away, but Kimmi's behavior made it obvious that she was not playing games. All of a sudden, the other woman had been forgotten. They were discussing Kimmi's next course of action. Now that he was in the hot seat, Maurice had to respond to a situation that was getting out of hand. Suddenly, the balance of power had entirely changed. What follows? Neither Maurice nor Kimmi have publicly acknowledged or refuted the claims as of yet. Is Kimmi going to formally end this relationship? Will Maurice move on, or will he make an effort to get her back? Above all, what part does this supposed mystery woman actually play in this whole situation? This drama is far from over, that much is certain. Make sure you enjoy this video if you do not want to miss any updates. Click the notification bell and subscribe to the channel.